spawning in the yellow color, playing as the elves. This is Talha. Wow, imagine me getting the intro right. He's going for the Archdruid. On the other side, we are going to be looking at Theemin. He's playing the Trolls, and it's going to be a Chieftain. So, pretty much normal stuff. We got Stonebreaker, double Hunt, I assume, and quad tree choppers. Yep, that's exactly what it is. Now, this does occupy every single building that you can make in the main base. You could cut a few and get faster expansions, I guess. But it looks like it's gonna be double Smasher instead. So in that case, it doesn't matter because you're using all your food for this anyway. Akukazam is betting hard. Say hi to YouTube, Twitch. I remember to tell you to do that now. Imagine that. Hey YouTube guys, if you were in Twitch, you would be able to vote on whether this game will result in 100,000 hero damage or not. Hi to YouTube, Twitch. Whether you're on YouTube on Twitch right now, you will have heard about the Metaplace League announcement, I'm pretty sure. The announcement video even has the same soundtrack as what's playing. It's amazing. All synced up. $1,500 will be on the line in the league. It will span 6 months. And there will be 6 tournaments. Exclamation mark league in the chat, please. That will take you to the announcement. So go and sign up to that. No matter where you are. Creeping phase is pretty much over for the early game. So will we see bullying now? Will this flag be knocked down? Or do the trolls go for the fast level 5? I think it's in the interest of the Archdruid to go for the fast level 5. Just looking at the skills here. It's actually very interesting. We got a Rodstone build against trolls, which is not very common. Ellen's Fire and Trian's Gaps have been picked. Psychokinetic Blast, of course, for the single target damage, and Obliterate. As for Theemin, we have got double Brute Force, single Concentration, Slam, and Throw Junk. So that's that. Let's focus on the combat now. Just some flags getting wrecked. Both players are clearing it out pretty good. And I think we're gonna turn down the sound volume real quick here before the action really kicks in, huh? Voice notifications, we don't want none of that. Voices, I think that can stay on. Dialogues, not so much. Let's go. So yeah, I don't think Talha is getting to upgrade these. Flags are fairly weak against Chieftain Smasher. Mostly the reason being that the Chieftain has the Throw Junk ability, which does some siege damage and magic damage. So that's kind of savage. Magic damage and melee damage, the strike variant, 66% of them goes through to buildings. Whereas for pierce damage, like ranged attacks, only 33% of the damage goes through. Siege damage has an even better ratio. I'm not exactly sure if buildings have siege armor. Guys, do buildings have siege armor? I really wish that the buildings actually just showed that armor, to be honest. Maybe someone in the chat can tell. Hell of a flag fight this time around. You don't often see this. Oh no. Smasher has gone down. That is not great for Talha. Let's pop open the spectator panel. Need to build that habit of doing that. Oh, the druid is going so low. Does survive. Minus 50 siege resist for buildings. There you go. Thank you very much, Matt Hat. Dude, that Pathfinder is an absolute Chad. Just chasing after that Smasher like it's nothing. I bet the Smasher weighs like 4 times as much as these two together. Fearless. So, yeah, there's not a whole lot of stuff left for the elves. There's these 2 Shrines of Groves. And, yeah, Talha is getting a little bit rich, right? So he's starting to make some buildings. But what? A grove in the main. Okay, so it's gonna be the increased workforce upgrade very early on. Which does also mean that he's gonna have to commit a bit to Guardian play. I'm surprised he didn't just slap that in one of the bases, honestly. Rotstone going down on this flag, so that's gonna be an easy clear. And I think this should be taken back by Talha too. Chieftain's gonna go through the back, obviously not wanting to engage this Wyvern. It's very angry. And it will zap you. You do need like at least 4 smashers to properly take that thing on. And even that is a little risky, I would say. So taking on the bandits, definitely a good idea. Taking on the skellies before that, definitely a good idea. The normal creep path would be just getting the creeps at your second base, and then the one at the Godstone, then teleporting back, and going this, that, this, and lastly going to the skellies, whichever one's more accessible. A little engagement going down here. And as usual, Guardians die to them. That's generally the name of the game. Gonna have a hunting cabin. Talha has a lot of food, dude. Wait, these guys don't have a lot of health. The benefit of a Guardian is mostly in the damage department. They have very fast attacks, so 0.67 attacks per second is significantly more than the other infantry units. So that is their power. If uncontested, they can definitely go ham on buildings. It's just good luck getting there and actually not getting contested. You know, on the previous patch, when their armor was actually better, I had some pretty rough games against some Guardian spam stuff, but now it's absolutely not a problem. Quite a bunch of sectors for our troll player, actually. Theemin has been growing, but only smashers for now. I don't see any tech buildings just yet. Let's take a look at that. Yep, it's a scrap horde, that's it. Just a scrap horde. And no doubt there will be a fighting hut eventually. There's quite a bit of resources here, however, for Theemin. He killed a lot of units and is gonna pick up the expensive crush stick. Doesn't quite have enough for the armor. Well, he could have technically gotten the tier 2 armor, but I would say it's just better to skip that and get the third one. All he needs to do after all is just get these creeps killed. There's another set. And then he can go for the skellies. They can go back home. Which is pretty much what Talha has been planning all along. It's got negative stones, so that's gotta be a tier 2 on the way. One more. The stonecutter is gonna be populated later on. Yeah, this creep camp is getting taken care of now. Welcome to Rigid in the chat. Great to see you, buddy. Ooh, that Guardian is so... It survived. Both survive. All it takes is for this bandit to turn around, but not gonna happen. Good for them. And here goes the 4 Smasher squad. Are they gonna smash the Wyvern? It's so risky. But actually, if Theemin did buy it... Oh, he didn't. I actually saw that. If he did buy one of those weakening orbs, there is potential to just take this down very quick without any risk. But this way, it's just not the same, right? Like, you can see these smashers taking massive hits each time. They don't actually have strike resist. So this whole damage of up to... random damage on the creeps, of course. So you gotta be really careful. Sometimes you need to micro, sometimes you don't. You definitely need to micro now. That one's dead. So like I said, 4 smashers and pullback micro. That's what you're gonna need. And it's risky because if Talha was here now, with the Guardians, with the Druid, these Smashers would all be toast. Anyway, Theemin does get his level 5, gets a ring or amulet. It's a ring. It's a focus ring, only +5 focus. Now that is not great news for the chieftain. It's probably something you want to sell actually. What's he gonna get on his way home? He is gonna sell it, right? I can't see. Yeah, the +5 focus is not great because the focus regeneration of the chieftain is 0. You don't actually use any focus for these basic abilities on the left side of the tree. All the focus is gonna get used on the throwing training, on the hitting training, and the hex training. And these are usually... the throwing is usually skipped anyway. Let's see what's going on in Talha Town. That's a lot of... that's a lot of Guardians, oh my goodness. Is he gonna hit the base? Is he looking for the Wyvern maybe? Anyway, his Druid is also level 5. He's got the armor. But he's got a lot of left over here. So I guess he's looking for that Wyvern, yeah. As for his pickups, we've got Crush Spirits, of course, which is a super heavy Enfeeble and Weaken and Impair. Pretty much single target. Actually single target. And then we got Ellen's Fire, which combos with the Treant's Grasp and Ellen's Fire to deal some major damage. You can also combo it with Nature's Gift for hefty heal, but not gonna be the way this time. And here come a bunch of Smashers as well as a Skull Crusher. Not enough, I think, to smash this base down. It's Shrine Proof level 2 after all, and there's a lot of Guardians. I think you just go back and defend this. Yeah, good choice. But there is gonna be a big slam going down. And that is gonna be a level 2 slam, so it's gonna hit a massive area. It's gonna cause bleeding, major damage as well from Theemin, and the throw junk itself has caused a major weakening. But there were a lot of Guardians, and even with the promotion to Wallbreaker, I don't think that's gonna be enough Trolls to break this base at all. No retreat, no surrender, no progress for Theemin. But yeah, like I said, the Guardians, they're feeling this. It's a big ouchie. Wanderers against Trolls, I don't know about that. I love Wanderers. One of the most underrated units if you ask me, but Wardens against Trolls are just better. These are chunky boys. You're not often gonna get good line AoE in, especially in the smaller fights. Well, Talha holds. Theemin stays ahead in population at least, so, you know, he's still in the game, but that looked ugly. We got the Strong Heart of the Tribe. Oh! That's a lot of Iron Mines, yo. 4 Iron Mines, 5 Iron Mines, that's pretty much the ideal number. You're gonna want like 6 or 7. Which is gonna happen if there's like one more upgrade. This is only a level 2, so there it is. That's gonna be enough Iron Mines, especially with... oh god, okay. Okay, calm down. That's a lot. And there's the Wardens, there's the Protectors. Let's see what Talha's been up to. He's got triple growth. And he's still making a bunch of Guardians, obviously, because he doesn't yet have the Iron. So that's probably the best time to actually make that unit in the current meta. One more combo goes down, but doesn't really seem to hurt anyone. Oh, that Druid is so weak. Might actually go down. Warbreaker after promotion, no doubt. Wait, that's not a promoted one. Theemin actually didn't go for the... he doesn't have Troll Guard. I'm full of shit. Sorry. Those were just normally bought. Oof. These slabs should not be happening, but yet they are. And do remember, the Chieftain is heavily impaired, right? So not only do the Protectors slow enemies, every attack, but the Wardens do as well. Just for good measure. I don't think there are any on the field right now. Yeah, it's Wanderers. Obviously, the Archdruid has several slowing abilities. You've got the not the Rotstone, sorry, the Treant's Grasp, which is 30%. Then you got the Cross Spirits as well. Unfortunate thing is, well, depending on who you ask, right? I guess fortunate for the Trolls in this case is that you can't stack any of these. It's all the impair, so whatever is best is just gonna stick. Hey, City. Yeah, I don't know what I'm doing, so there's that. Wombo Combo goes down on absolutely everyone here, though. That was a good one. Does Theemin actually just have it this time? I mean, that is 2 Spike Flingers in the back. Hard to see everything at once. It looks to me like Trolls are definitely advancing in this one. But will it be enough to actually make it through this base? I'm not sure about that. They're kind of getting low after that last Wombo combo. And the Chieftain is going to get focused down. Where is Hide the Pain? Theemin, it's on cooldown. He's not going to be able to do it. It would have been a 60 resistance increase of each type. Very strong power. You know what? Maybe on the way out he could have killed this base. Oh no, he's going to de-target it. But actually gets the Protector kills, so it's not all bad, right? Theemin gets a little bit of value for his trouble. Has 8 idols right now. So no doubt he has upgraded multiple bases. Oh yeah, he did. All sharp Eyes of the Tribe everywhere. So I'm sure he just selected them all and spammed X. That's how you get it done quick. We've got Shrines of Mugwa coming in. Bad news for Theemin is he doesn't have enough Stonebreakers. There's a lot of wood. But yeah, you need a ton of Stonebreakers before you make that transition. Once he does, however, he gets access to the magic units, the hex units, as the Trolls like to say. And with that, you'll be able to... There's the Hex Camp. With that, you'll be able to make Bone Hexers or Flesh Eaters, if you're satisfied with that. But Bone Hexers deal AoE. Anyway, both the units do leech the damage that they cause. Now, leech is pure damage. So not only do you steal the health, you do pure damage that cannot be resisted. A very tough thing to deal with for the elves. Even though they have the protectors which increase the armor, but you know, nobody cares if it's pure damage about what kind of armor you have. You're just toast. Thank you for the raid, Mito. Very much appreciated. And here come the Trolls to try and defend this. Weakening is going down on the Archdruid. Oh my god, he's quite weak actually. Even with the armor. But there is enough of an elf army with single target damage to take down that Chieftain again. So amazingly done there. All this weakening has got to be coming from the throwers, right? Yeah, and they're gonna take down the Archdruid this time. Bunch of them fall, however. Surrounded by protectors is never fun. They do not yet have Savage Blows. This is just their normal spear. But the Wardens in the back have been doing work, and this is once again a cleanup. So Talha is doing great here. That's momentum right there. 98 population versus 50. Yeah, I think he can kill this. Good work. And this is also where the Chieftain is trying to come back. That's a no repair so far. It's pretty tough building the Sharp Eye of the Tribe, so definitely worth repairing. Chieftain will be trained, but will it stay alive? Probably not. Not if the Archdruid does the Meme Beam, which is actually ready to go. Let's go Meme Beam. Nope. Godstone retreat. And it's gone. Where did the Chieftain go? Just back home, of course. There's no other Godstones. Level 7, which is pretty good. Let's see what else he picked up. No Troll Guard still. There is Troll Guard and there's Hex Training. And there is the first Flesh Eater, but that's a normally trained one. There's no I don't see no troll guard here. How many scrappers do we have? There's 2 here. But they don't actually have scrap to harvest anymore. Yeah, that's just 2 of them. Because the rest of the scrap is here in the middle, right? So... somewhere. There. Okay, Talha has been around here. He's beaming the Storm Wyvern, and it's gone. Level 8 for the Druid, so that's gonna get real scary real fast. He's already got the touch of the Tree Ant. Maybe actual Tree Ant later. Shielding Amulet is on, so that will help with the survivability a lot. Should probably buy some rings or kill the other Wyverns, but anyway, there's a Shrine of Growth here now. Placing the Troll base. Ooh, Talha does a short-range teleport, as obviously he wants to keep this Godstone base. Makes a lot of sense, as these are both connected. Huge slap goes down from the Chieftain. Will it be enough? There's a lot of messy stuff going on with the range units going into melee range. So that could hurt them with the Protectors now having the Savage Blows. You can see how it freaking shakes the ground. Makes it sound like throwing melons on the ground. That's probably what they did. Not that I would know what it's like to throw melons on the ground. It's just, I'm talking out of my ass. Anyway, Ivaner goes down. That's a great defense again for our elves. Theemin is in serious trouble going up against full pop elven army. Yeah, I mean, trolls are pretty good in the late game, but this? At some point, the population inefficiency of the Smasher-based army is gonna hurt you. Every unit has the same population cost like a Smasher, so the more you can train them, the better units you have. But the population efficiency is still not gonna be fantastic, whereas this is some quality stuff here. You have a clip. We can watch it after this, Matt Hat. Oh, we can watch it now. Amazing. Send it. Wow, Talha wins. Nice. Nice job defeating Theemin. He's been a tournament finalist before, so yeah, give it up for Talha, guys. Go Talha. That's cool. Here is game 2 on Empyrean Toast. We're gonna have our human player here, Talha. That's right, he's switching to humans, and he's gonna go for the Royal Mage on this map. Wow. I'm curious to see what he does with that. Definitely a tough one. On the other side, we have got Theemin going with his trusty Trolls. With the usual Chieftain as well. Royal Mage gonna be looking to capture this creep camp. Looks like we've got Hailstorm, we have got Spark, and we've got Fire Nova. I was getting excited when I saw Spark here because against trolls you generally want a whole lot of single target damage, whereas the area damages just aren't that impressive, right? There's a lot more damage in the Arcane Scourge against one unit than there is in the Fire Nova, of course. So in the early fights you can pick off the Smashers. You can also get the Biting Frost, which has a similar amount of damage. Especially if you can manage to combo that with Hailstorm. Now that's sick. The Interrupt is also very useful against a Chieftain. But anyway, the Chieftain is going to have the usual business with Throw Junk, with Slam, and with double Brute Force and Concentration. And you guys probably wanted your vote. It's on. Can you abuse Dark Ops all the way? Yes, you can play whatever you want, Liam. It's a very asymmetric game. I'm not gonna ask people to learn multiple factions. I think the maps already do that, to be honest. Like, if you get Empyrean Coast against Trolls, you're gonna struggle. with most races, to be honest. Which is why I'm so surprised to see the Royal Mage. You need every advantage you can get in the early game. But maybe he's just trying to nuke down these banners real quick. But can't you use Biting Frost against the flags? Oh god, that mage is getting low. No infantry support. There is something. The infantry is stuck in the main base. No more are being trained, unfortunately, as Talha is trying desperately to upgrade this, but every time he gets close, the chieftain can just slam it down. Throw junk. Pretty good at clearing flags. Today you learned. And Theemin is probably gonna upgrade this right away after this other flag finishes. Just get a bunch of hunting cabins and... Oh, no way, dude! He's gonna completely deny all flags! That is brutal. What can I say, guys? If you know someone is playing Trolls, probably veto this map against them. Although it's a pretty good map for the other matchups. What's the Smasher doing here? He not worry. He not worry. Oh! He worry! Dude, that Royal Mage is in serious trouble. He must have picked up like double deep waters, right? Yeah. Yeah, he's basically never running out of mana. Not with these free starting skills, but he also isn't really able to kill the Smashers, so there is that. Theemin has gathered so much of the experience around the map. At the very least, he's killed a lot of the flags of Talha. Talha should be on 3 bases right now, and he's on, well, 1. So he's upgrading this as quickly as he can because he knows this is secure. Going for double barracks this early is bound to pretty much gimp your economy, though. Smash is going through the middle like it's no trouble at all. Because for them, it's really not. They're pretty tough, right? But like I said in the other game, 4 Smashers and the Chieftain can actually take that thing down. Especially if you have time to go up to another one. So 5 Smashers plus the Chieftain, that's just easy peasy. Even at the lower levels for the Chieftain. I don't think he's going to look to try to kill his scouting post anymore. There's quite a bunch of infantrymen now for Talha finally, so he can kind of hold his own should Theemin just attempt some right-click nonsense. We are looking at 7 infantrymen total. But yeah, the barracks can't maintain production. You need hunting cabins on all these bases. And it's just going to be the 3 bases now. Meanwhile, Theemin can just go to the back and take down the easy bandits and then move on to the Drake. Could also go for the Medusa, but he has both bases secured, so whenever Talha decides it's time to pressure against that, he can just teleport in and deal with it. Wait, Talha is gonna try it? Oh man. Oh man. This is gonna be so painful. Even if he brings the infantry, even if this flag upgrades. That is tough. Yeah, here goes Theemin, taking down the next set of creeps. He's gonna reach level 3.5 with this, more or less. I don't think he actually knows about this base, though. That's just a mini-map being weird. Scouting post is upgraded and will help against a Stormwaver now. Oh, the long-distance snipe with the lightning hits everybody. So yeah, Talha does have to respect it and go out and heal a little bit. He'll be back. Probably a good idea to upgrade this thing, and yet that is exactly what Talha is doing. Theemin goes home to buy the big crush stick. I'm looking at 6 solo smashers. That should be enough to, you know, bully this, but not with the entire army around. Oh, don't tell me. Don't tell me Talha is gonna try to take that. There's a huge golem here, and this guy is not playing. He's got 260 damage. And a really powerful Inferno ability. You don't mess with this guy. Now when a unit has 2 damage types like this, I recently learned this myself, they will actually do whatever is better. So against buildings, it's the same, whether it's strike or magic. Against the hero, seems to be the same as well. But against units, these infantrymen will be taking the magic damage. And that's 50% more than the strike, so yep, that hurts. Wow, dude. Theemin just stole that. Oh god, he's level 4. He's almost level 5. He's very happy to lose 1 smasher for all that. Gets the item, of course, which is a focus ring. He's not very lucky with this. But anyway, with the Medusa, he's gonna be easily past level 5. And let's see what kind of production he's got going. He's got himself 1 fight hut. Not sure where it is. Probably here. Oh, that's a scrap board. Then in the front base? No, I don't know then. And there is level 5 for him. Medusa slow is kinda insane. He's picked up level 2 on Throw Junk and Slam. Got Thick Hide Rage, we've got 1 level of Come Here. And triple Brute Force, double concentration, so no promotion business whatsoever. He's gonna buy his own units. Talha is having a little bit of problem with billets. 2 of them are being queued, but he's so far away from being able to afford this. He's gonna be population block for a really long time, trying to make iron mines at the same time. Yeah, that's... Ooh, and the woodcutter. Ouchies. No building construction for you for a while, my friend. There's absolutely no way this infantryman can take the golem, so he's gonna have to teleport to try to defend this, which he can do. And that should be successful, I think. Even with the chieftain hitting the biggest slabs of this tournament, probably. Not ever, but that was pretty good. Chieftain is getting a little low, but has pretty good resistances. Teleports out. Lots of infantrymen died for just the 1 smasher, basically. 2 smashers. But still, that is not great for Talha. He's got still a population cap of 40. He's training more infantrymen behind this. Actually trying to make drill halls. So that will help a little bit. Hopefully he can get a few keepers going. That will help him ease up on the economy. Oh god, even trying to make barracks. Yeah, he's gonna be stuck for a while. Dude, those infantrymen got melted. Never underestimate Skull Crushers. They don't look that much better than Smashers, but they cleave their attack, so they hit multiple targets each swing. Oh, look at me. Some of my microphone processing wasn't on this whole time, so apologies for that. It should sound a little bit cleaner. A little bit less background noise as well. Yeah, I was wondering what that fluctuation was, but there we go. Anyway, keepers. Good little front line against trolls here. Should help a ton. 750 health. Oh man, hitting the Stonecutter right when Talha needs it the most. And let me tell you, those flingers have no mercy. The infantrymen are gonna absolutely melt to that. Especially if any weakening goes down on them, which the chieftain can deliver. Guy's entire army is getting a little weak. Hailstorm is tickling, but it doesn't do too much. Hero goes down. I'm not really sure what Talha can do at this point. There's a level 6 chieftain in his face. That slam actually didn't damage anyone but one worker. He's having to run, but there are a lot of weak Skull Crushers, so the best thing you can do with these is immediately send them to train at the hitting camp. They can turn into a wall breaker. They'll be immediately healed back to full. Same story for the Smasher here. That's exactly what Theemin is gonna do. And he's gonna also need some trap shelters, I think, or upgrade some. Could do either. He's got a lot of resources. Going up to the next tech tier with the strong heart of the tribe. I'm probably gonna make a magic transition. Defensive teleport trying to take this on, but weakening goes down on the Royal Mage, and it is weak, let me tell you. It's gone. It's also very dead. No other heroes to help bring it back in this game. Weakening going down on the Keeper will end its life real quick. I'm really surprised that Theemin doesn't get the promotion stuff, like, just getting an extra wall breaker on the front line. He would have had several by now. Oh, he does have the Hex training, but he skips the hitting one. No Troll Guard just yet, so he can't actually use it. Because you have to have the Troll Guard condition. But anyway, quickly takes over this base. That will give him some population. Even though he has been forgetting the trap shelters, that will help a little bit to expand his army, so will this. And some of these bases are already sharp eyes of the tribe, and this time is a lot of stones, so it should be easy enough for him to make that magic transition with the super expensive shrines of Mugwa. 15 stone each, 15 wood each. Actually doesn't have the wood this time, so I'll take a sec. Also, really keep this middle base. Can't blame him. Makes accessing both of the sides easier. Infantryman getting low in the front. There's not a whole lot of units for Talha. He is down 3-1 basically. But Theemin now going over 100 population. Slow hitting that Royal Mage once more. Oh, that is not the everyone view. There we go. Yeah, the 2 wall breakers are just gonna burst down this barracks real quick. There's just not a lot standing in the way of all this. I think he's gonna get the promotion stuff now going. Would be surprised if he didn't. Theemin has Troll Guard level 2, so he can assign 5 Troll Guards. But it's not gonna come to that as Talha taps out in game 2. Now, will that have been 100,000 hero damage? Probably not. We'll have to see. No, it hasn't. Sorry, everyone. $40K is the magic number today. So the decider game is here. Talha is gonna be in the white, and he's playing as the elves. On the other side, we're gonna be looking at Theemin. And we've got a chieftain coming out. On the other side, it's gonna be the Archdruid. Very interesting. Well, he did good last time he had the Archdruid, but Greykeep Gardens is a map where you can easily get the level 5. Ancient City, not so much. Oh, it's 100K for 1 hero, so, you know, it's pretty unlikely. But maybe with 50K we can make it a bit more exciting. I can do it for next time. Wow, the Archdruid managed to kill 4 zombies. Amazing. Did you guys ever think that he could do it? I always believed. We got Ellen's Fire, we got Treant's Grasp, Obliterate, and now I'm curious, he's gonna go for the Rodstone and Psychokinetic Blast again. Now the Rodstone has been an interesting pick against Trolls because you can so easily get rid of those flags with that thing, so maybe it's the right way to play this, I don't know. Trolls have a tough time upgrading multiple bases, that's for sure. The build order has of course been triple woodcutter. What is that extremely delayed woodcutter? All the workers are ready, man. You just put down the 4 buildings at the start. You don't do this. They'd be gathering already. Ah, Talha. Talha. Has Theemin gone for the quick double smasher? Yes, he has. So that will speed up his creeping significantly. It makes the Medusa grab much easier. And subsequently, the Medusa steal as well. Sacrifices some eco for it, of course, but maybe that's fine. Epic zombie battle. You know, if you get bitten, don't you get turned or something? I don't know how that works. So literally only case where wearing a mask won't help. Rip. Pulls 2 off the Medusa, that's pretty much ideal here. Very easy to take down with Smashers and the Chieftains, so it's gonna quickly dispatch of these. Level 4 already. Now, the Pathfinder has been here, making sure that no stealing shenanigans happen. But this Archdruid has gotten a little weak. What has Talha really done with it? Okay, he's gotten 2 deep waters. That is a little bit unusual, but I guess he did go for all these abilities, so you gotta power that somehow. Especially when you have the Rodstone that kind of does require the deep waters level 2, as it Uses up 3 focus points per second. And yeah, he does have an upgraded Shrine of Growth here. Stonecutter has been put down, and that's a real fast tier 2. Wowzers. Thanks, Mad Hat. I'm good. Eyebender should go down there. Obviously, way more important to take down these Medusa. There's so many unupgraded flags anyway for trolls, right? So you can sacrifice a few. Especially if you can deny the experience to the Archdruid. Yeah, you'll take that. And that should put him at level 5, I think. Just one more kill. Ah! The Smasher goes down! Maybe another? Ooh! That's hot. We got 2 Smasher kills here. But the Medusa is now on Theemin's side. Chieftain's not messing around either. That junk just stays in the air. It's gonna be Throw Junk level 2, of course. Slam level 2, and Brute Force 4. Woo! That Archdruid gets slammed! Never stood a chance. Eyebanner goes down. Kills the Guardian. Oh, wow. Theemin has really run away with this match. Even though Talha is doing his best to upgrade all these iron sectors, right? As he's probably looking to go to tier 2. He's not going to tier 2! He's got 26 stone! Oh man, that might be a choke right there. Because if you get the early tier 2 units out, in this case, that might actually save you. But I don't know, I think he had too many losses already. Just losing the Guardians, not being tier 2, not even close to tier 2, and the Chieftain just rampaging, working his way to level 6 against a level 3 Druid. Could not imagine a worse scenario. Good pick off. But this is an opportunity to slam it. Guardian just dies to the bleeding. It's hard to try to pull them back at this point when a Smasher is running after them. Sure, trying to heal itself, but that's the last potion, and I think it's gonna go down in this very fight. Ooh, the 2 Smashers getting 1 hit in is gonna be just too much. Guardian goes down, and look at Theemin owning almost the entirety of the map. Just a few Elven bases left. That's a banner, so he can still take that down if he checks it. Is Theemin going to do that though, or is he just gonna teleport home? Because he could go home and get the items. Okay, he noticed that this is upgrading, so with the siege junk, he can get rid of this so quickly. Look at that, wow. And next up, he can jump on the stone. He can prevent iron mining in this base, or just go home. You know, either way is fine. There's an iron mine coming here, 2 more there. It's not too bad, honestly, but with so much troll stuff going up, like Theemin barely needs to make units, but he has been a good troll and making smashers. There we go, after the stonecutter now. No more stone cutting for you. When you have such a heavy wood deficit, that's a problem. It is gonna come back in, but yeah, it's rough. Wait, does Theemin actually have to come here? No, he didn't get to come here. So one way he could catch this Arch Druid is to get the Smashers to sprint and quickly hit it, but it's hard to do because the duration of the sprint ability is actually not very long, so you get 2 seconds to get the smash in. And then you get 10% slow. So it's not very impactful or anything, but you know, to get that last hit in and maybe an extra one, never too bad. 100 food, yep. Good point, Rising Sun. Good point. Now, that should be fairly easily spent, especially if we got some of the iron units mixed in. The main should also be making Guardians. Like, at this point, anything that can produce should produce. And that's good news. I'm just content with the Smashers. Maybe this Archer will be able to melt through this. But yeah, this is rough. Having to protect this as well. There are a bunch of Guardians, but not many. And not many on the way, so I do think the Shrine of Growth is just gonna go down. Especially with Throw Junk level 2 having that sweet siege damage. Also hurting the building. But Theemin is not using it. I think he's keeping it for the hero because it has a weakening effect. And that he is doing. Oh, look at that weakening. So strong. Resistances go bye-bye. So does the base. And with that, I think Talha's tournament life is not gonna last too much longer here. Ooh. I like that. I like the keeping Smashers here thing. Gets the kill as well. Holy moly. Maybe an early teleport then. But anyway, he should be able to get the items now. Ooh. He wants to deny the flag, dude. Might be doable. Theemin just gets this. Absolute Chad move. Nope. Flag is not gonna happen. Smash are still having the time of their life here. Maybe not the middle one. It's starting to hurt. But they'll make it. Just barely. Oh, no! Steve! There's 2 Steves. And the others we don't talk about. Man, Alvin units look pretty damn good. Be a shame if something happened to them. Towers? Okay. Why not? Unfortunately, there's no actual thrower unit on them. That would be so nice. Now the human tower has a dude in it, just chilling. An arbalist. That's how we roll. Tower patch. They also look too similar, right? Hey, that Avon army actually has a chance against this. Let's see if Talha can cultivate his army a little bit more. Oh, he's on the other side of the map? What? Does he want to die? Not that the chieftain has promote or anything. Until I would know that, but technically the chieftain could go for promotion right now. He has 5 potions. Yeah, I just get promote and turn these skull crushers into the wall breakers. There's not gonna be any teleporting home. It's gonna do it quick though if the skull crusher is to live. Not gonna be the case. Okay, that was wonky. We know Theemin probably still has the points. Unfortunate that he didn't spend that, and now this Eye of the Tribe will die in return for absolutely no damage. I don't like it. Not that this Elven army will particularly do great against all this, but they'll clean up some smashers for sure. At the cost of some of their own. You know what? That was actually worth it. He killed 5 smashers already. Yeah, that's actually good. Wait, that's a skull crusher. Still, that's great. Oof. Everybody gets hit with the bleeding. And Chieftain is gonna be very weak. Nobody targeting him though. Archer trying to get to the corner in order to teleport and is gonna get it done. Theemin is stuck with the destroyed base, but he only needs to remake the center. The buildings at least stayed up. Well, Talha has put together a respectable army, but he's still down 2-1 in terms of population. That is a problem. When you face skull crushers, that is painful. Your units are gonna take cleave. I'm pretty sure that weakening came from the throwers. Yep. It's only a 10% weakening, but every little bit counts. Ooh. These big chunguses are gonna go to upgrade. And when they do, they turn into wall breakers. We've also got a bunch of spike flingers, so the sophistication is definitely there for Theemin. These guys have better AoE than the throwers. Not exactly sure how much AoE there is. Oh, they also got their Imperial upgrade. That was actually really expensive, like 40 stone or whatever. Shame that Theemin didn't wait for the army to go together. The chieftain's gotten a little bit weak, but he has 100% pierce resistance, so who cares? Walks out of there, hides the pain. The Elven army will more or less hold strong, but a lot of the wardens have died. 3 dead wardens, 1 dead wanderer. Oh, the protector just about gets out of there. Is that a heal? Talha is level 4 finally. I've not seen him pick the heal before. Nature's Gift is gonna help these units stay alive a little bit longer, but is it gonna be long enough when there's such a big troll army? Why would you make a ballista? It's just gonna get smashed. Make that thing when you're ahead. Sanctum is being smashed by several wall breakers. And I think we just go cinematic to see the end, as barely any Elven units are alive. Now, the Sanctum is trying its best to focus down the units that matter, but they were pretty healthy last time we checked, and I'm pretty sure this is gonna be just the end right there. And the Druid dies one more time. Well, last time. Wait, did he actually protect the base? Did he manage? No way, that Sanctum is going down, man. That one wall breaker is just too healthy. And the next slam should be GG. There we go. Theemin moves on in the tournament to the quarterfinals, I believe. Yes, quarterfinals. And Talha is out for now, but hopefully we'll see him in the Meta Place League. That would be amazing. And you guys on Twitch and YouTube, you can also sign up. Hope to see you there.